Welcome back to Tauranga Zoo, guys. Since last time, I feel like I've gotten quite a lot of done, but probably not a lot to show for it. But yeah, I just want to show a bit of it off, I guess. So I finished up this planter here, and I tried to mimic the other side, except I knew I wanted this bear just for some eye candy. Yeah, there's not much to say about it. I grabbed some of these large birch trees or birches or birks, whatever, however they're called. Just because they go nice with the ones behind them, and also because I kind of hate when things become too symmetrical, so I couldn't go with one of these trees over here. So I went with these, and as you can see, the backstage path is going this way here, where we'll have some backstage area. Yeah, so that's what I did here. Then going in here, it's quite different now. I've tidied up a lot of it. And on the left we have the gift shop, and there's actually an entrance to the gift shop there. We got some, I don't know, some things outside. It's supposed to be like baskets with keychains or whatever. Also, I couldn't be bothered actually doing interiors, so that's why we have these just some African themed planks and stuff. And on the right, we got the tickets or the information. I'm going with that. It's actually an information kiosk, but I'm going to call it tickets. And then we'll probably have like an information around here somewhere, something. Um, but yeah, as you can see, it's actually in here selling. Oh, that's really neat. Selling maps and stuff. Oh, and guides? I had not actually seen that. That is pretty cool. But yeah, sadly we can't use billboards in the game at the moment, so I went ahead and just put in these whatever posters about environmental stuff, and yeah, I think they work pretty well. Obviously, I still need to do some work here. Before I move on, I just want to mention that these turnstiles are by Blue Spirit from Bro Nation. They're on the workshop. Just search for turnstiles. I'll see if I remember linking them down below. And what is this mechanic doing? What are you doing, bro? Run! What is he doing? Where is he going? Oh, he's fixing the gate. Ah, oh, she is. Sorry, Kazi. There's another entrance to the gift shop just from this side. And I tried to, again, make things outside for... let's pause that. I tried to make things that could potentially be outside of a gift shop in a zoo. Obviously, most of this, and well, that's not looking good. Most of this is just decoration, but you know, maybe someone wants to buy an African drum. Who knows? Over here we got umbrellas for sales, and then we got some signs and some baskets, and yeah, it's not functional. We all know that, but I think it looks pretty okay. Then of course over here, the next thing I need to do is actually build the entrance to the toilet, and I think I'll do it in the same style as this and not this round entrance here. So yeah, just because otherwise it's gonna look pretty similar. So we'll have a square entrance here. So I think what I'm gonna do is definitely try and focus on wrapping up this stuff in here and potentially this here, which we have a staff building in there, or staff center. What are they even called? Staff room. Yeah. So that's just gonna be an entrance to that. And then I need to do all of these planters. I like the organic shape here. Not big fan of that one actually. Let's see if we can do something about that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then we'll plop a tree down there. It looks good. Not sure I dig that. Let's see, can I delete it? Yes, perfect. So I've taken this Jeep, and I'm thinking of actually having plants grow out of it, like flowers and stuff. So it's becoming a scenery piece, much like this wheelbarrow I got going over here. This will have plants all the way around it as well, looking overgrown. But I like using props for foliage purposes. Instead of just having a flat bed of flowers, you can have something really nice right there. Right. Well, I will get to work, and I will talk to you in a bit. Okay guys, I'm back with a little time lapse again. Here's me placing rocks again. What a surprise. Um, I'm just gonna use this opportunity to talk a little bit about the park and my ideas, or rather the lack thereof, and what's kind of going on and where I'm at with the park and my plans, I guess. So first of all, what you see me building here is a waterfall. I was heavily inspired by a lot of the members on Bro Nation who had been doing waterfalls en masse, and they all look so amazing. And I was like, I want to get my hands on that and try it out. And this one spot here was kind of empty, and I already filled out some of the plaza with lots of nice planters and small areas you can sit in, but I feel like you needed that little extra. So that's why I built this. I can already spoil. This is gonna either be relocated or redone. Well, it will definitely be relocated. This is a recurring theme with my videos so far. Because the artwork exhibit is actually also already gone by the time this video is out. But I swear I won't keep doing this. I promise. But yeah, so this time-lapse cuts a bit as well because as you can see right now, I am trying to find the correct foliage I want to use, and I can spend forever on this. Like, we're talking 30 minutes making sure the foliage is just right, so I have to cut a lot of that out because that's hella boring to watch. Behind this, my idea was to have an exhibit for red ruffed lemurs. There will be my next animals, or well, they were. And the idea was, because I had this idea to build a big net, because the parks or the zoos I've been to, they usually have a net over the lemurs or the primates, so they don't, well, so they don't jump out. But especially for the red ruffed lemurs, or just the lemurs, well, I'm actually not sure if the ringtail lemurs does it, but the red ruffed at least, they can actually have more than one baby at once. They typically have 2 to 3 babies. And what they do is they have them in small nests, kind of, in trees. So they will like hide their babies in trees. And I'm guessing in a zoo they would do the same. And that's why you would usually have a net over them to make sure that no like predatory birds can attack the small baby monkeys. Anyways, what you see me doing here is placing some mulch under the plants, because plants don't just grow in rocks. At least not like plants like these. So I'm putting down mulch, which I think gives it a bit more realistic touch as well. And I really like that. What you'll see me doing next is then placing a few buildings behind the waterfall. And I often do that when I'm building to try and see what sidelines am I getting, because sidelines from peep view is basically everything. So I place down some buildings soon, just some random blueprints, just to see how it's going to look once the net is up, and if you get a good view, and also how high I would have to make the net. To be honest, I'm really struggling with the park. Like, I really am. I'm struggling to find ideas. I'm struggling to come up with what I should do, because I don't want to just, I don't know. I feel like everything looks so comical in a way and looks very gamey like. And I don't want that. I want it to be realistic. And that is why I'm having someone come in and build for me. And we'll see that in the next episode. And that's going to be really exciting, because I'm hoping that will give me that spark that I've kind of been missing to give me some inspiration for what I'm going to do next with the park. I'll be back in a second with a bit more from the park. Hey guys, so I am back again, and as you can see, I've been working really hard on this net for the red ruffed lemur exhibit. I think it's turning out okay. Let's not kid ourselves into thinking that this actually is a working net. Monkeys would be able to climb through it. Right now, my biggest concern is actually whether or not the monkeys are able to crawl up these and then exit. Imagine if they could do that. Then this whole net would be one big plaything for them. That would just be so many wasted hours. But then I'd make it like a fake flamingo exhibit. Not a fake flamingo, but then I'd put it over flamingos and be like, yeah, it's a net for them. It's still not done. There's so much more to do with it. Not really that much more. It is slowly starting to be done, actually. Feels good, man. But it's not done quite yet. What else I also started working on is the parking area here. I want it to be very simple and very zoo-like in a sense, as in like we just have logs for the barriers here for the curbs. I'm thinking, let's see, we'll have soil here maybe. Well, Why don't we have gravel as a texture? That would have been amazing. But yeah, I'm thinking some soil. Maybe some grass mixed in. That could look cool. Shit. Shouldn't be on that. Yeah. And then I was thinking down here we could have a few picnic tables. There we go. But yeah, we could have like a few picnic tables here so that people can enjoy their lunch. Or if they just came to the park. Because like I've actually gone to a zoo before and then we had breakfast outside the park before it opened. And then we went inside as a family. So having a little place like this could be cool. Obviously bushes and stuff. Yeah, I think that could look really cool. So what I'm going to do is definitely work a bit more on the parking area. And I'll definitely try and finish up this. And I'm hoping in this episode we can finish 80% of the lemur exhibit. I need to build a house for them and then some like playground thingies. And then I really need to test if they're going to escape through this. Because theoretically they could. I mean, they could climb up here, right? If they can climb up these poles, I don't know. I might have to substitute these for metal or pretend. I mean, they are supposed to be metal and not wood. And I don't think monkeys can climb up metal, like round metal. I think that might be too, like they can't grasp in with their claws, right? So I think that's the lure we're going with. But if the animals will actually do it, that's a whole other case. If they do that, then I don't know. I'll be so sad. Yeah, we'll see about that. I think it looks really cool for now. But yeah, I'll check in a bit later, guys. Hi again. So it's been actually a long time since I recorded. I think it's actually been 1 or 2 days since I started recording a bit, and a lot has happened. I'll get into why it's been so long since I hit record, but first let's just look at the netting, which is, I'd say, 95% done. I need to add a bit more details here and here and here, like so around here. Just need a bit more details, but then it's basically done. And I think it looks super sweet when you look at it like from here. You get a really nice cool angle of it once you get inside the park here as well, and you look and it's just, I love it. I think it looks good. But it's taken me such a long time to design this whole area here for the lemurs. We might have a little bit of noise now. My dog just came into the room, so but yeah, I had this grand idea. First of all, this building that I've been building, I'm not liking it. And that's one of the reasons why I'm sort of stuck and not haven't recorded anything. Because, Jesus, because I'm not liking it, and I don't know what to do. The limitations of the game is annoying to me. I wanted to have like, I wanted it to be so that there was a door both through the house, but also like here. Holy crap, the whole fence is actually broken, whatever. And then I wanted these exits here for the monkeys that they actually walk in and out of. And I would have had 2 of them, one on each side of the building. But then the zookeepers, they don't go through scenery. So I need an open door. If I place a door here, apparently they don't walk through it. So that kind of sucks. Like, I'll have to have this open like way here. And then why would the lemurs go this way? I'm really sorry about my dog. So yeah. I'll be right back. So I'm back again. It's been a little while since actually recorded. Maya ended up taking a lot of my time because I don't know, she was just in a really weird mood. She had too much energy that day, so we went for a long walk, and then I sort of forgot to come back to Planet Zoo. But yeah, I had not done much more to the lemur exhibit, and it's gonna be changed anyways in the future, so why bother, right? Anyways, what you're seeing here on the screen is me actually doing my first ever truly decent custom sign. And I'm using the art pieces or the art shapes, and this is a technique that was very much used in Planet Coaster. I just never bothered to do it, especially since they added TMTK and billboards. I was like, ugh, I can't really be arsed doing this. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. The science options in this game, like Planet Zoo at the moment, they're not great. they're just not great. Usually I could always make some cool signs out of the ones that were in Planet Coaster, but not in Planet Zoo. Anyway, so I am making the logo that I'm using, that I made myself in Photoshop, that I'm using for the YouTube videos. And how I'm getting it into the game is actually using a program called Overlay. It's a free to use program, but if you use the free one, you'll keep having this window pop up. And eventually I just stopped caring about it and just let it be there. But yeah, with that you can use a transparent image and have it over your monitor. It's just really hard because you cannot move your camera once you're in the game. Then it kind of, you know, screws with the whole thing. You saw there was a big gap in the time lab there, a jump. That's because watching me place essentially 600 pieces of art pieces is not fun. So that's why we had that little cut. Here I just placed it on some planks and I'm trying out a design for it. It ends up being okay, but yeah, it's gonna change a bit. But the logo itself is cool. Anyways, I just wanna really thank you guys for watching that first episode. That was really cool. I'm not a great YouTuber. And I also want to keep it make sure you guys know that I'm from Denmark, so English is not my native language, and I feel like I'm using a lot of filling words like and and so and if you guys only knew how much of that crap I cut out. But I'll do my very best. I've never really done these commentary alone. I feel like it's much more fun with someone else. But here I'm doing it alone, so whatever comments you guys drop is really nice because then it feels like I'm not doing this completely alone, right? For the next episode, I will be talking more about that when I come back from this time lapse. But I feel like I really want to explain what's going on. And what's going on is that I'm struggling so much. And I feel like I said it a lot already, but just in case I haven't said it enough, I feel like everything is much harder in this game. And I know Rubih talked about it in one of his videos as well. The fact that he doesn't know where every piece is, the fact he doesn't know what piece to use and where to find it. It's just making everything take so much longer, and it's super frustrating, and it kind of screws with how good we are. I don't know. That's my biggest issue, is I don't know all the pieces yet, and yeah. That's why me placing foliage also takes forever, because I don't know what piece to use, and I don't know what's really there. But anyways, this time lapse is about to be done soon, so I'll be back in a few seconds. And I'm back again. And so now is the time where I round this video off, because I have to ship off the park to my guest builder, and I'm super excited to see what that person is going to do. Since last recording, I obviously did the sign. It's not in its final location, and well, location wise might be good, maybe a bit further back, but yeah, I'm not sure about the actual sign and the frame of it itself. Definitely can use some work. The sign itself, it does its job, I think. It's a bit bigger than I originally wanted, but it works. Anyways, I have also been working on the backstage area a bit more. Wait, there we go. Yeah, there's not much to say here. It's pretty basic, and I still need doors and some details here. These amazing pallets and dumpsters are by Mr. Domes, a member of the Bronation Discord, and he has some really good stuff on his workplace or his workshop, so you should go check that out. I wish we had more cars than this. Speaking of cars, Hot Dog? I don't remember more of his name than just Hot Dog. He made these cool ones, and I think they're great. They're amazing. Considering we have no other options, then these are amazing, and I love him for making that, because honestly, they're worth everything, and they just add that extra detail to a zoo. And yeah. So I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm sorry that most of what I've done so far is kind of, don't mind that stuff, is kind of gonna be changed, but I truly think it's for the better good, and I think there's a certain quality in being able to look at your work after you've done it and be like, no, this doesn't work. This is not what I intended. Let's try and be better. Um, and that's basically what I'm doing. And I'm hoping that when I get the park back, I'll be super excited. Uh, and I'll be able to, continue working on that foundation. And I'll have that guest builder on as well for an episode. So the next episode is going to be us talking about what he did and how I can probably continue building on that foundation. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video again. And remember to do all that YouTube stuff, drop a like, comment. To be honest, I'd rather you comment than like. You don't even have to subscribe, but if you drop a little comment, that's the best. But yeah, until next time, bye guys.